조금 지나서 지금 2022년에 업계에서 일을 하시면서 느끼기에는 어떠신가요? 지금 여전히 헐리우드에서는 아시아계 배우들이 중요한 롤을 따기가 힘들고 약간 차별이 있는 상황인지.
Yes, well, I will say it is better. You know, when I started many years ago, most of the roles for Asian men in particular existed solely to make fun of Asian men. So that era has thankfully passed. In particular, Korean cinema and Korean pop music has made the world drop a lot of their stereotypes about Asians and Koreans in particular. A rising tide lifts all boats, and I and all my fellow Asian actors here in Hollywood have Korea to thank for so much of that. Another factor has been technology. Cinema has always just followed in the footsteps of technology. You know, there were silent films, and then there was sound, and everything changed. There were black and white, then it was color, then that changed the content. And now we have streaming, and we have many different outlets, and that has changed the composition of who is represented in Hollywood and what stories are told. So things are getting better. We're not completely there. I apologize for this long answer, but we were saying we were looking forward to the day when there are no more firsts. You know, when I was younger, the idea was who's the one person that's going to break through, and I think that idea is gone. And the solution is now much more about us and a multiplicity of people who are going to change things. And I think that's more realistic, and two, I think it's healthier. And I fully embrace that the next generation is not going to be one person that's going to do it. It's going to be a myriad of people that will change the face of cinema.
그래서 궁금한 것이, 우리 스스로는 이런 기술에 있어서나 변화에 있어서 앞서간다라는 이미지를 한국에서는 많이 가지고 있는데, 미국 미디어가 한국을 보는 데 있어서 우리가 생각하는 것처럼 그러한 방향성으로도 같이 바뀌고 있는지가 궁금합니다.
I can only tell you what things seem like from my vantage point, and from my vantage point, there's a great fascination with Korean culture. You know, people are consuming a lot of Korean dramas through Netflix now. It wasn't that long ago that you had to go to a Korean grocery store and get VHS tapes to see Korean dramas, but now everyone has them available in their home, translated for them. I know people who are very much addicted to Korean entertainment. There was a BTS concert in Las Vegas recently that was just an astoundingly huge event. So there's a lot of respect for Korean pop culture and cinema right now, and television.
여기서 나가면 뭐랄까.
Oh gosh.
It's because of technology that this is all possible. Of course, the culture has always been there, but the easy access to Korean culture has really raised the profile of Korea to the world, from what I can see.
배우님 생각하면 SNS에 게시했던 글이 떠오르는데요. 오스카 시상식 때 기생충 팀 옆에 계시다가 함께 엄청난 축하를 받았다라고 글을 올리신 적이 있어서 큰 화제가 됐었어요.
맞아요. 그때 이제 뭐 인증샷도 남기면서 역사적인 밤을 목격하게 돼 너무 행운이다, 기쁘고 영광이었다 이렇게 올리셨는데.
To see Parasite win, which is a film that even if I weren't Korean, I would have been happy for it to win. It was an ingenious film that had something to say, with incredible performances, with income inequality, and had something to say that I think the world needed to hear. But on top of that, it was a film from the country I was born in, so it was really special to be in the room to watch that moment happen. It was a real privilege, and it was a history, so it felt it was a privilege to be there.
혹시 배우님께서 함께 작업하고 싶은 한국 감독이나 배우가 있을까요?
You know, Director Park and Director Bong probably are the two biggest ones that come to mind, but there's so many. You know, I just met Lee Byung-hyun, who is, I hope to play his younger brother. or older brother. Or, you know, but the one I probably always admired the most is Chae Min-sik, who just reminds me of people I know in a great way, because he has a sense of humor, but also is so tough. What a wonderful combination. I just think he's a really magnetic master.
그리고 과거 인터뷰 중에 사극에 출연해 보고 싶다고 하신 적이 있는데 아직도 그 의지가
사극이 제가 장원해드릴 수 있어요. 함께 할 수 있어요.
I just have to grow this out a little longer
그렇죠, 그렇죠.
to here.
Even hair.
I can do this. That would be fun. I don't know. I think that may never happen, but I would love to play a Korean king someday. Wouldn't that be fun?
또 하나 중요한 충격적인 놀라운 보도가
뭐죠?
있습니다.
네.
피플지에서
네.
무려 2번이나
네.
사실인가요? 올해 가장 섹시한 남자. 한 번이 아니라 2번이고 그 이제 함께 뽑힌 사람들이 뭐 정말 저명한 배우들 레오나르도 디카프리오라든지 조지 클루니, 베컴, 로버트 다우니 주니어 그분들과 함께 2번이나.
피플지에서 올해의 가장 섹시한 남자를 찾아보세요. 피플지에서 올해의 가장 섹시한 남자를 찾아보세요.
왜 그래?
너무 섹시하세요.
Oh, thank you so much. That was very embarrassing. Thank you.